Big shot gangster putting together crew. You in?
So, at first, you've got to explain to me something.
Sure.
We saw that shot in the trailer.
Yes.
The new, shiny, and really nice Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
But then we compare it, and it looks like this.
That's right.
What the hell did happen?
Wear and tear. Yeah. Yeah.
Or are you that filthy?
Right, I guess so. Yeah, that's true. I didn't clean up, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, the real deep cut Star Wars answer, and this isn't necessarily something that's in this movie, but they have a very different style, you know, and there's a, you know, if you're driving a red Ferrari, you're more likely to get pulled over by a cop. So if your ship looks a little junky, people underestimate you.
That makes sense to me. So, my first question, my real question would be, how much were you involved in the reshoots when Ron Howard took over, and in your perception, how much has the tone of the movie changed with the new director?
I can't really speak to what it was like before because I never saw those scenes cut together. It certainly was different directors. And I loved working with Phil and Chris, and then, you know, when that change happened and Ron came in, I think everyone was really very enthusiastic that somebody like Ron was coming over, who was such a nice guy and such a great filmmaker. And as far as my work and what I was doing, it pretty much stayed the same. So I think Phil and Chris have a certain style that's maybe a little bit different, but I didn't really see all those scenes cut together, so I don't really know. And when I saw the film, which I thought was awesome, it very much feels like this one person's vision. Okay. Yeah.
Nice. And did you feel under much pressure stepping into the footsteps of Harrison Ford? And how much inspiration did you draw from his personal style of acting?
Yeah, well, so, yeah, I mean, you feel that from the very beginning when you audition for it and everything. But what I tried to do was initially kind of go in and I watched all the original movies, like 1 through 7. And tried to absorb what I could from him and think about it a lot very early on, and then later on just kind of, you know, focus on this particular character and where he's at in his life and try to make it feel personal and alive.
And since you're taking over as Han Solo and now tell his origin story, how much satisfied are you with the way his story concluded in Episode 7?
I think it's really beautiful the way it concludes. I think there's a kind of amazing thing, that's a shape that's created when you take this movie 4, 5, and 6 and then 7. There's an incredible sort of design to the whole thing that I think ties into it. And, you know, 1, 2, 4 of those, wait a second, 4 of those 5 movies were written by Lawrence Kasdan. And so he, I think, had his mark on a lot of that.
I might be the only person who knows what you really are.
What's that?